Elevation bad for your heart. Um, I don't know why you would say that because people who live in the mountains generally have a higher life expectancy. I've read that people that live in elevation live longer, and they don't really know why. It could be from all the exercise they get walking up and down hills. I would figure the opposite because you're going to have an elevated high red blood cell count living at elevation. I got a rusty trombone from a stripper once at her condo. So she licked your asshole while she jerked you off? I'd rather have it the other way around. I'd rather fuck her mouth while she fingered my asshole. You needed to flip flop that situation. Tongue is greater than the finger. uh, well, yeah, when she gets done with her tongue, your asshole's going to be clean. When she gets done with her finger, you're going to have to clean up with a baby wipe. I still would rather use a baby wipe and get a blowjob. Oh. Did Lenny ever get his passport? No, from what I heard, Marvin sent him money to get a passport so that Lenny could travel to Canada to be at Marvin's physique contest, and Lenny wound up blowing the money on Molly. I'm pretty sure that's why Marvin has disassociated himself with Lenny. Marvin was the best thing that ever happened to Lenny. I mean, for Christ's sakes, the guy was supporting you. Let's talk more lifting, fat boy. Yeah, I'm getting psyched up right now for a 275, as many reps as possible barbell row. Father, what weight were you at when you did the 212 strongman, 2012? My very first strongman, it was a local show. It was up in Riviera Beach, pretty much walking distance from where the conservative Cuban lives. It was on Singer Island, and it was right on the beach. And that's where you've probably seen the pictures of me lifting the Atlas stone and pulling the tractor trailer with that harness. I weighed in that morning um, at 271, I believe. 271. Now that was with no food. I was drinking water. That's it. I wasn't dehydrated. I was well hydrated, but I did not eat breakfast that day because I knew I would throw up. So I was 271 that morning, and I was in great shape. I could run, I could jump, I could do everything that a young man could do. Um, then, when I went to the state championships in Clearwater Beach a few months later, I had bulked up. I was over 280. I was probably about 285 at the state championships, and I was in nowhere near as good a physical condition. So, like I said earlier in this live stream, I've never put on any quality weight above 270. Every time I've gone over 270 pounds, I've done nothing but get fatter. So that's why I think my ideal weight is 125 kilo, 275. Because if I get down to 270 and just eat a normal diet and quit worrying about gaining or losing weight, I'll be at my strongest. I want to be a natural 125 kilo. Well, not natural. I'm going to have to stay on TRT. I'm like Larry Wheels, bro. I'll be on TRT for the rest of my life. Uh, well, guys, um, I think yesterday in Super Chat, we made decent progress towards my membership at Powerhouse. I believe I got $24 in donations, and I want to thank you guys that donated. Uh, I think Brad and Andrew paid 300 for their membership. So really, if you look at it, I'm 1/8 of the way there. So I don't think I got any donations today, uh, but I'm not going to beg. I just want to remind everyone that I am doing a little bit of a fundraiser because once that gym opens, if I don't have a membership, I won't be seeing Andrew for morning filming. And I think me and Andrew teaming up with camera work is really the best thing that's the Misfits have going. So hopefully we can get me a membership over there. Because I doubt once that place opens, Andrew's going to come to LA Fitness anymore. Uh, 300 to join a gym. That's absurd. Not in South Florida, bro. That's cheap. Dude, my very first membership at Gold's Gym in 1984 or 1985 was $100 for a year. So to get a gym membership in 2022 for 300, that's not bad at all. Shit, LA Fitness is over 300. Planet's $10 a month. That's 120. And at Planet blows. I keep a Planet Fitness membership just for emergencies. Oh, I thought that was the entry fee. No, that's for a year. They're probably going to raise the price before they open. I think my friend paid 700 for a 2-year membership for 2 years. Well, that makes sense that a 2-year membership would last 2 years. I think that's why they call it a 2-year membership. You sound a little bit like Yogi Berra there, the great catcher from the New York Yankees. I expect Andrew to be walking in that door any minute now. He always, whenever he sees me filming, he always gives me that, he's always grinning like a Cheshire cat and giving me that look like, don't mention my name, don't film me. I'm probably going to end this live and go acquire my power rack. I'm going to be doing my barbell rows inside the rack today. I'm going to try and match my bench press and my squat. Just to remind you guys that weren't watching earlier, 2 days ago I squatted 275 for 12. Yesterday I bench pressed 275 for 10. So today I'm going to do an AMRAP with 275 in the bent over barbell row. Lenny and Kalura are gay. You need to start drinking again. Dude, no one's going to take you seriously until you become more intelligent and stop using the caps lock button on your computer. Only complete morons use all capital letters. I would rather you didn't use any capital letters than use all capital letters. Maybe you should take a college English class and learn how to use capitalization correctly. I brushed my teeth yesterday, to be honest. I did not brush my teeth this morning. I brushed my teeth yesterday. Once a day is enough to brush your teeth. Jay, can you ever go back to trucking? Yeah, I'm going to start looking shortly. Morning is when you need to brush all that bacteria from sleeping overnight. You're probably right. It just makes me gag sticking that toothbrush back into my molars. Vince Goodrum pulled in over 1,000 in donations on his last live stream. That sounds a little fishy. I'm just trying to make an honest $300 to join a gym. Benefit you guys. I mean, obviously, I want the gym membership for myself, but I'm making a commitment. Bad Bart just donated $50 for the men's. Dude, that's incredible, bro. That's 1/6 of the cost of a membership. Thank you, Bad Bart. I really appreciate it. And I'll back up what I say. Once I get to 300, I will march my happy ass over there and see Tim, and I will buy a membership and I'll film it. So, or I'll have Andrew film it. That's going to completely make Brad pissed off if I join that gym. I might join that gym just to piss off Brad. Oh. Father, is 315 in your future? You mean body weight? I hope not. God, I hope not. But bench, squat, and barbell row? Maybe. Definitely in the barbell row. I'm really not going to pressure myself in the squat and the bench because I've got injuries in those two departments. So we'll see. I mean, I'm more than happy with my 275 for 12 squat. At 53 and a half years old, I don't think there's many men my age that can squat 275 for 12. And bench pressing 275 for 10 at my age, I don't think there's too many men that can do that either. Remember, I'm going to be 55 in like 17 months, a year and a half, and I'll be 55. Dealing pussy at some 55 and over community at the swimming pool. So, boy, you guys want to do some fun live streams. Wait till Big J moves into a 55 and over community. And I got the tripod set up and we got all these old women putting suntan lotion on my body. Oh, there's Andrew. Who cares? I just got the look. Don't film me. Don't film me, Jay. All right, we're here. We're ready to start filming